Hi there people, I'm Franklin and welcome back to Westington. Today I'm going to be making a cobblestone generator. Now, I know that doesn't sound like much, but don't worry, I'm going to try and make it look fancy and cool, hopefully. My idea is that it's going to be a cobblestone forge. I'm going to make it as a, right next to this, bell dive station, I think. No, this mining station is what I call it. I'm going to make it right next to it. Now, in the past, I said I did not want this thing to have any more rooms, and technically, it's not going to have another room. It's going to be a separate building that sits right next to it. But yeah, it's going to be a cobblestone generator. Now, the reason why I am making this is because I need it. When I was making the farm, as you can see over there, I kept running out of stone. I had to dig out a lot of stone. If you were to check out last episode where I finally found diamonds, you would see that I've dug out a lot of stone down there. It's just a giant empty room of just nothingness, because I just needed that much stone. So, this cobblestone generator is to help with a practical reason. I am going to try and make it look good, though, which is why I'm making a whole forge building around it. The only issue is that I don't really know what it's going to look like. I just know it's going to be right next to the mining station here. So one of my ideas for this building was to make a sawtooth roof kind of industrial building. If you've ever been in an industrial area, especially an old one, you're going to notice that a lot of the buildings have these, like, saw teeth as a kind of a roof design. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that I don't think it's going to really work for a forge building. Because I kind of want a giant chimney, right? I want there to be a way for smoke to exit the building, and a sawtooth roof kind of doesn't allow that. So I think I'm going to save the sawtooth roof idea for a different kind of purpose. Or maybe I will do a sawtooth roof because I'm a very inconsistent kind of guy. But I'm still trying to figure things out, really. I don't want this room to be too big. I need it to be just about the right size, and I do need it to be an odd number across. So, 1, 2... Oh, fucking hell. Where did this bastard... I just saw this guy's dome, and my heart sank. Just bald-ass creature. The lava is gonna be in a kind of cauldron that sits in maybe the middle of the room? Maybe. And then there's gonna be 2 streams of water from each side, and the lava is gonna flow in between those streams of water, making cobblestone. I think that's gonna look pretty cool. It might look a little stupid, but yeah, that's my idea. Another thing about this building is that it's gonna be made entirely out of stone blocks. I thought it was kind of cute and fitting, you know? This cobblestone forge is made out of stone. I was gonna do bricks because, you know, factories are pretty bricky, especially the old kinds that I think look cool, but I'm gonna do stone for this one. As well as the fact that if it were brick, it would sit right next to the, mining station here, and it will kind of blend in because the mining station is made out of bricks. My idea here is right here. So the cauldron, let's make it. I could do a very minimal. Yeah, I guess I should do it like this. So this would be the cauldron, right? I'm probably gonna make it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make it like 1 block taller. But lava, let me show you, would flow out of the cauldron from here, right in the middle, obviously, and it would go down here, for example, and then there's going to be 2 water streams flanking it on each side, and boom, infinite cobblestone. Oh, there goes my 1 piece of dirt. Let's not only make it 1 block taller, the cauldron, let's also make it 1 block higher from the ground. So I'm going to make this 2 blocks taller, then remove the bottom layer. It's going to be stone, obviously, and I think it's going to be like regular stone, like regular gray. Right here is going to be like the rotating little bit, the shaft, right, that allows the cauldron to rotate. Now, of course, there is no rotation in this game, so it's all make-believe. It's all just cute little details, but yeah, it's going to look pretty good. And on each side of this right here, it's going to be the platform arm. So I think it's going to look... I'm trying to make the shape here. I think like this is perfect here. So this is going to be regular stone as well. Lava's going to flow into this little spot, in this little canal here. And the lava's going to go all the way over here and stop right here, I suppose. And I believe... Let me see here. Let's put the lava in there. I want to see what it looks like. I'm going to have to expand that back wall. That is definitely something I have to do. I'm going to expand it by... Let's do an arbitrary number of 3 blocks. I think that's going to be fine. So 3 blocks out that way. I guess I could make a water tower sort of thing, like a water canister, like a big one on the side here. And that's where the water comes from. That'd be pretty fun. But the water is... Where's it going to flow from? That's the question. Yeah, I'm going to have to make it a bit wider. Let's do 4 blocks wider. I think I have the... God damn it. I think I have the idea locked down. I think this is like a perfect idea here. I mean, like, in terms of like room size, I think that's pretty much perfect, so I'm gonna start making it. Now, before I continue making the interior, I should start making the exterior a bit. I have a couple of ideas. Not good ones, but I have a few of them. I have an idea for this building to make it a little bit more interesting visually from the brick building next to it, and that is making a 3D trim, or like 3D pillars at the edges of the building, and I think that's going to look pretty good. The only issue is I want to figure out how tall this thing is before I start making the costly pillars here. I also should figure out windows for this thing, and to figure that out, I need to figure out the absolute center of the building here. So, here we go. So, there's a center block right here. There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 blocks. What? Oh, hello there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. So, this is the center of the building. Oops. And that's probably where the door is gonna be. I might make I'm gonna make an iron door to be a little bit different from things I make usually. I'm gonna make this like that. Oh. Where am I being shot from? I was gonna make the doorway jut out by 1 block like that, but I kinda like the idea of this being just pillars. Or like a door yeah, like pillars, that's perfect. I'm gonna do that. So these are the pillars, and the windows are gonna sit right here, so now we know that. Alright, I'm gonna make the windows that tall seem pretty good to me. And I'm gonna change this so that there's stone on the bottom here, like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think that's perfect. Okay. So, let's start making the front of the building. After I make the front here, I can start figuring out the roof as well as the side walls. Probably gonna be no windows on the side walls because it's gonna be like water canisters or something. I'm still figuring things out here. What am I gonna do with the window that's already here for the brick building? I guess I'm just gonna keep it. No harm, no foul. I'm probably not gonna have enough stone, which is the funniest part here. But I'm gonna save on stone for now because I do know for sure this video is gonna be a 2-parter, and yeah, that's looking pretty good. And I'm gonna make at the end of the video, I'm gonna make a functioning cobblestone generator, and next time you're gonna see me finish the building with the cobblestone generated from that generator, and that's gonna be kind of a nice circle of life kind of moment or something, you know, a bookends kind of theme, you know. I'm not gonna ever improve the brick building. I actually quite like it as it is. I like the pickaxe a lot, but this building is looking quite a bit more advanced than that one. You know what? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool looking at the way I build things differently here, especially compared to my house. Look, it has a little face. It's going. Oh! You see what I'm seeing here? You see it? Oh! I'm gonna at least finish the front facade of the building. I feel like that's gonna be a good starting point for this entire thing. Then I'm gonna finish the mechanisms inside. As I said before, near the beginning, I was considering a sawtooth roof, and maybe I'm not gonna do it now, or maybe I will. I'm still not entirely sure. A sawtooth roof, I don't know how to make like a chimney for that. That's the reason why I might not do it. But I might still do it because it's kind of a unique kind of roof, you know? It's not something you see everywhere. I believe the reason for the sawtooth roof's existence is that it is to let in natural light for the workers. So, you know, especially during the time before electricity, you can't really just turn on the lights. So you had to use the nature's light. There you go. I think that should be the front facade done, except for the, you know, dirt staircase in the front. Yeah, if I were to try and finish the outside of the cobblestone generator, I would definitely have run out of stone way, way before. So, yeah, I'm gonna save the rest of this for next time. I'm gonna go and make the cobblestone generator now. I think I'm gonna have the base of the cauldron be stone slabs, and then the body of it be stone, just regular stone. Yeah, yeah, that's perfect right there. That's perfect. So you walk in here. Wait. Oh my fucking god. How did I do that? I made it. I'm a fucking moron. Before I go in, like, fully finish this, I am getting a different idea here, and that I think the lava should be in a different spot. Like, it should be facing up against the wall like this, you know? So it's flowing out flowing this way. And where do I want, which wall do I want this wall, I guess. Yeah, let's do that wall. Because if I put it in the center of the room like that, and this room is, you know, it's quite big, but it feels like it's taking up way too much space, you know? So if I put it at the side wall, it's gonna have a lot more room on that side, and I can have, like, furnaces. Now, of course, those furnaces would be quite useless, but it would be cool to have them there. I think the lava, like the cobblestone forge being on this side, makes a lot more sense in so many ways. Because, remember the chimneys I wanted, right? And one of the reasons why I didn't want to do a sawtooth roof was that I did not know how to make it look good. I can now make it look good, because I can have the chimneys be at the back here and be, like, big fires there for, like, forging stuff. I can have furnaces on this side, and the chimney, or not the chimney, the cobblestone generator here. So that is the arm mechanism. I'm gonna add, like, wheels to the side or something. Or I should just make it thicker on each side, but that's later. I do need to figure out the water situation in some way. Oh, well, I feel like it's actually quite easy now that I'm looking at it. I just have to make a little water reservoir right here. I'm gonna use bricks for these, but I'm gonna use stone temporarily for now. So the water, yeah, it goes like this. So there's like a little pool of water here, it flows out like this, and then it meets in the middle with the lava. Okay. I quite like this so far, actually. No one's gonna see this because lava's gonna be covering it, but I do need it to be stone underneath here because I just need it like that. This should work, I hope. Let me remove that part. And right there. So how is this working, huh? Oh, it worked! I'm so surprised, it actually worked. Okay, I'm gonna have to redesign this a little bit, so it works, but not in the way I truly want. So the water is gonna have to flow. The lava flows. The lava is flowing onto the water, right? So the water has to join forces in the middle right here, I guess. The water now goes this way, and the water will join forces in the middle here, making a nice pool. And well, you know, I'm starting to think about it, and I think it makes more sense if this entire thing was raised one block up, so it's more accessible to me. This is the new and improved water system here. It should work way better than before. And I need to do a thing here, so like this. There you go. There you go. So now I can open and release the water, and it should form a nice, beautiful little pool here. There we go. Oh, that's quite nice. It makes an infinite water source in the middle. Now let's see how the lava reacts to this new design. Goes like that. And oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I mean, it's a functional design. It's just not the exact way I kind of want it, you know? Oh my god! Far out. I almost lost a lot here. Okay, back to what I was doing. How will lava react to this? Oh my fucking... Again? Okay, new design again. I mean, yeah, that's probably the best I'm gonna get it, huh? It's probably just, like, the best I'm gonna get things here. It starts, it's in the middle. If I go here, like, I can sit right here, right? Oh, wow. I'm just above the water line. This is just little enough water for me to breathe. That is funny. So I can just sit here. Wow, that's actually brilliant. So I can just sit here. Alright, and then, yeah, look at that. It's really, ow, it's really good. Why am I'm drowning, am I? Wow, that's funny. That's a funny visual glitch. Now I can sit here in the water, right? Oh, no! Oh. Don't sit in the water. Got that. I got it. Well, I think I pretty much got the cobblestone forge down. This is the best I'm gonna get it while making it look pretty. I can sit right here and, get out, please. I can sit about right here in the middle and break this, but it's gonna just drop into the, lava. Okay, hold on. I had a little bar here, right? Oh, yeah, look. Okay, it still jumps into the lava. Oh, yeah, okay, I got it. Look at that, it just works. All right, this is perfect because now it has a higher chance of not going into the lava, and if it drops downwards directly, when a new cobblestone block forms, it doesn't just push it into the lava. So I can just sit here mindlessly and mine this forever. Mindlessly mining. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Next time I'm definitely gonna be fully finished with this thing, and that should be tomorrow. But yeah, this is all I'm gonna do for now, just kind of outlining things. well, that's about it for now. Next episode, I'm definitely going to finish everything. I'm going to add in the furnaces as well as the big chimneys and smokestacks and, you know, all the other forge goodness. And I do mean it this time. I am pretty much 100% certain that I'm going to finish it. It's not going to be like the farm situation, right? Where I kept saying I'm going to finish it this time and I never did. I'm almost 100% certain it's going to be done next time. So, other than that, thanks for watching. Goodbye.